Hello everyone. Welcome back to S.A.S videos by Stock Market Astrology Stats. Today, we will share some fun and insightful stats from commodity market data of gold over last 60 years. How price of gold has fluctuated over last 60 years during the transition of Jupiter from signs to signs. The data is from past and may not represent future in any sort. Many consider gold as a safe, hedge-worthy great asset for long-term wealth preservation. During years of crisis, wars, political turmoils, economic meltdowns etc., the price of gold shoots up abnormally. So let's start with stats video. First of all, we want to inform you that all contents shared are only for entertainment of general public. Contents are not to be considered as any sort of recommendation or advice. This video is not intended to promote any actions in any market. Also, all data that is used in this video are publicly shared data or collected data by S.A.S team. They are subjected to lot of noise and errors. No private data of any sort is fetched or will be shared through channel. This shows price of 10 grams of gold in rupees from 1964. Prices can be different in different places, countries and currencies. Prices have steadily risen over years except majorly for 1976, 1997-98 period where it has fallen around 20% and 14.3%. The price for 2024 is till mid-March. We don't know how it will be for rest of this year. But for calculations we have assumed current trend will continue. This shows 10 years when price of gold has increased the most in percentage terms. In 1974, price of gold increased 81.69% when Jupiter was in transit from Capricorn to Aquarius. Similarly in 1968, price of gold increased 58.05% when Jupiter was in transit from Leo to Virgo. In 2007, we had a global economic crisis where stock markets crashed across world. But price of gold increased 54.29%. Jupiter was going from Scorpio to Sagittarius in that period. 1980, 41.94%. 2011, 42.70%. 1978, 40.95%. Well, 2020, we had a global COVID crisis. Stock markets came down. People rushed towards safe haven like gold. Price increased by 38.13%. Jupiter was in transit from Sagittarius to Capricorn in that period. 1973 also Sagittarius to Capricorn. 1979, 36.79%. And 2010, 27.59%. This shows 10 years when price of gold has decreased the most in percentage terms. In 1976, price of gold decreased around 20% when Jupiter was in transit from Pisces to Aries. Similarly in 1997-98 period, price of gold decreased 14.39% and 8.43% when Jupiter was in transit from Capricorn to Aquarius. Capricorn to Aquarius transit comes as second and third place due to retrograde feature of planets. 2 retrogrades of Jupiter can have more than 6 to 7 months effect and can distort year-wise stats. For remaining years, decreases have been in single digits. 2021, 1989 are actually positive but still comes in last 10 performing years of gold. That actually shows how powerful gold has been in last 60 years. Just 9 years of negative and 51 years of positive returns. So, here is a graph showing the average increase or decrease in price percentage for each transition over last 60 years. Dipping to lowest point in mid-Taurus, around Rohini Nakshatra, and peaking to highest point in mid-Leo, around Purva Falguni Nakshatra, and again dipping to low point in mid-Libra, around Swati Nakshatra, and again making a comeback in mid-Sagittarius, around Purva Shada Nakshatra. Now let's see data for each of 12 sign-to-sign transitions across years. This shows performance of gold when Jupiter transited from Aries to Taurus. For 2024, we have extended current trend till now. In 1965, 13.4%. In 1977, 12.5%. In 2000, 3.9%. In 2012, 17.6%. 2024, current year, till mid-March, 3.01%. So on an average 11.89%. Ninth ranked transition in Jupiter. Gold relation. This shows performance of gold when Jupiter transisted from Taurus to Gemini. In 1989, 0.32%. 2001, minus 2.27%. 2013, minus 4.67%. So on an average minus 2.21%. Last ranked transition in Jupiter, gold relation. This shows performance of gold when Jupiter transisted from Gemini to Cancer. In 1966, 16.72%. 1978, 40.95%. 1990, 1.91%. 2002, 16.05%. And in 2014, minus 5.38%. So on an average 14.05%. Sixth ranked transition in Jupiter, gold relation. This shows performance of gold when Jupiter transisted from Cancer to Leo. In 1967, 22.39%. 1979, 36.79%. 1991, 8.31%. 2003, 12.22%. 2015, minus 5.94%. So on an average 14.70%. Fourth ranked transition in Jupiter, gold relation. This shows performance of gold when Jupiter transisted from Leo to Virgo. In 1968, 58.05%. 1980, 41.94%. 1992, 25.04%. 2004, 4.46%. 2016, 8.65%. So on an average 27.6%. Number 1 ranked transition in Jupiter, gold relation. This shows performance of gold when Jupiter transisted from Virgo to Libra. In 1969, 8.64%. 1981, 25.56%. In 1993, minus 4.48%. In 2005, 19.66%. In 2017, 3.65%. So on an average 10.6%. 10th ranked transition in Jupiter, gold relation. This shows performance of gold when Jupiter transisted from Libra to Scorpio. In 1970, 4.55%. 1982, minus 1.50%. 1994, 11.06%. 2018, 5.97%. So on an average 5.02%. Second last transition in Jupiter, gold relation. This shows performance of gold when Jupiter transisted from Scorpio to Sagittarius. In 1971, 4.89%. 1972, 4.66%. 1983, 9.42%. 1995, 1.78%. 2007, 54.29%. 2019, 12.03%. Both 71 to 72 as 2 retrogrades distorts year-wise data. So on an average 14.51%. Fifth ranked transition in Jupiter, gold relation. This shows performance of gold when Jupiter transisted from Sagittarius to Capricorn. In 1973, 37.87%. 1984, 9.44%. 1985, 8.12%. In 1996, 10.26%. 2008, 15.74%. 2020, 38.13%. Both 84 to 85 as 2 retrogrades distorts year-wise data. So on an average 19.93%. Second best transition in Jupiter, gold relation. This shows performance of gold when Jupiter transisted from Capricorn to Aquarius. In 1974, 81.69%. 1986, 0.47%. 1997, -8.43%. 1998, -14.39%. 2009, 16.00%. 2021, 0.14%. Both 97 to 98 as 2 retrogrades distorts year-wise data. So on an average 12.58%. 8th best transition in Jupiter-Gold relation. This shows performance of gold when Jupiter transisted from Aquarius to Pisces. In 1975, 6.72%. 1987, 20.09%. 1999, 4.67%. In 2010, 27.59%. 2022, 8.11%. So on an average 13.44%. 7th best transition in Jupiter-Gold relation. This shows performance of gold when Jupiter transisted from Pisces to Aries. In 1976, -20.00%. 1988, 21.79%. 2011, 42.70%. 2023, 24.04%. So on an average 17.13%. 3rd best transition in Jupiter-Gold relation. So, here is a graph showing the final ranking of all transitions of Jupiter-Gold relation across transitions. The increase or decrease in price percentage of gold over the last 60 years. Dipping to lowest point in mid-Taurus, around Rohini Nakshatra, and peaking to highest point in mid-Leo, around Purva Falguni Nakshatra, and again dipping to low point in mid-Libra, around Swati Nakshatra, and again making a comeback in mid-Sagittarius, around Purva Shada Nakshatra. So, that's all for today from Stock Market Astrology Stats. Wishing everyone peaceful and happier times ahead. Thank you and God bless.